Welcome back. A team at the University of Arizona is digging into new territory thanks to $500,000 in funding from NASA.
Aerospace and mining engineers are collaborating to map out a plan to mine on the moon. KOLD News 13's Shaley Sanders shows us how the university and autonomous robots are at the forefront of a new field.
It's not exactly a hop, skip, and a jump away. The moon is an average of 238,855 miles away from Earth. So the idea of lunar mining sounds, well, a bit tricky. But scientists at the University of Arizona have a plan and, thanks to NASA, money to back it. Behind these doors, experts in aerospace engineering and mining are hard at work. And that includes this guy.
This robot arm is called UR3E, do a robot program.
Enon Su is a master's student at the University of Arizona whose focus is on robotic arms.
And it will start to pick up the first bag.
He has coded this robot to pick up bean bags and move them from one side of the table to the other.
Okay, I feel something in my hand.
A simple representation that gives us an idea of the heavy lifting to come.
Ultimate goal is permanent settlement, a second home apart from Earth on the moon.
So what would a home on the moon look like?
The goal is to have full-size sandbags that are modern, are not something that we've built for the past decades, of course, for usually emergencies, floods. And so that's one of the projects our students are looking into.
Tenga is an associate professor of aerospace and mechanical engineering at the University of Arizona. He says with limited water and extreme conditions on the moon, sandbags may be the best option for rapid homes and shelters. And these autonomous robots could do the building.
What we're trying to do is have robots do the dirty, the dull, the dangerous tasks. And that way, the humans are focused on the most interesting things.
Tenga says he's closer than ever to launching these robots thanks to the collaboration of the UA's Department of Mining and Geological Engineering.
We need the lunar mining for is to use the moon as a base to launch missions to other planetary bodies.
Momo Mayes is the interim head of that department and associate professor who says he's ready for the challenge.
I never thought that I would do mining on the moon, but I'm an avid Star Trekker, and I can talk for hours about the aspirations that I got from watching Star Trek, and it helped me develop a few technologies.
The moon's extreme conditions present plenty of obstacles.
Temperatures rise up plus 200 degrees in the hot sun or below minus 150 in the nighttime. The other factors, of course, is the high radiation. And then you have the lunar dust, which is very fine. It's billions of years old. It's very glassy-like.
Buzz is erecting the solar wind experiment now.
Even the Apollo astronauts had a lot of difficulty dealing with all of these conditions.
Every precious minute of their 2.5 hours on the surface was programmed.
Not to mention limited resources like water and air, something mining requires a lot of, at least for now.
Excitement for me is to come up with new ways of breaking rocks more efficiently.
Mamaya says lunar mining is the way of the future and worth the investment. And it seems NASA agrees, giving the team $500,000 to spend toward advancing space mining methods.
Aerospace, particularly the space program, is going through another golden age now.
We're going back to the moon.
This whole lunar effort, I think what's most important is for the United States government to have a firm plan that we're returning.
As for Sue, his career is already taking off. His resume, which includes his role in this project, landed him an internship working on robotic arms at the very agency helping to fund this mission.
I got an internship at NASA. I'm super excited. I've never been here before, and also it's NASA.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
The work this team is doing for lunar mining could have huge implications on Earth. By learning how to mine with limited resources, these experts could discover a more economical and productive method. The team says their development of modern sandbags could also be used as emergency shelters on Earth as well. As for their timeline, they say the autonomous robots could be ready to go within the next 10 years. Shaley Sanders, KOLD News 13.